Hello everyone. Welcome back to ServiceNow Learn Easy by Praveen and Amineni YouTube channel. In our previous videos, we learned about discovery basics, discovery schedules, mid-server, probes, sensors, patterns, and many other discovery concepts. In this today's video, we are going to learn the remaining discovery admin modules available in ServiceNow Juris release. So many beginners open these modules but don't know why they're available, when to use them, or what they actually do in a real project. You don't worry. In this video, I will explain every submenu in a very simple way and with real-time examples. So even if you are completely new to ServiceNow Discovery, you can understand these easily. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Here, up to previous class, we learned up to behaviors. Now we will start with the functionality definitions. So functionality definitions tell discovery what type of devices or applications it can discover. For example, suppose your company has Oracle database. Discovery knows how to discover Oracle because Oracle functionality is already defined here. Or your company installs Apache Tomcat. Discovery understands how to identify Tomcat automatically. Next one, probes. A probe goes to the target device and collects information. Let's say SSH probe logs into Linux server and collects operating system details. Or SNMP. SNMP probe collects information from Cisco router. Then next one, sensors. Sensor reads the data collected by the probe and updates in the CMDB. Let's say, for example, Linux server creates a Linux server CA, or Windows server updates the Windows server CA. Next one, port probes. Port probes check which ports are open. So it acts like as a, what's the use of ports? Ports will act as like the doors of the house. If door is closed or door is locked, how we can enter to the house? Same logic applying the discovery concept only. If ports are closed, then discovery won't run. It's run only by opening of the port only. Same logic apply here. Port probes check which ports are open. So for example, port 22 is open for SSH, or port 443 is open for HTTP. Next one, IP services. IP services identify what service is running on an open port. For example, port 80 is running on Apache. Port 3306 running on MySQL, or 981 run on the firewall, VPN firewall. Like that way. Next one, Beginners rules. Beginners rules automatically perform actions after discovery. For example, update the CA status automatically or assign the CAs to this current support true. Next one, script includes. Script includes are ready-made or reusable discovery code. So script includes store the reusable discovery code. For example, one script calculates memory information, it's a reusable, or another script is used by multiple discovery modules. So that's the use of script include in the discovery. Next one, CA classification. CA classification decides what type of CA should be created. For example, Linux server becomes Linux server CA. Windows server becomes Windows server CA. CAM. CAM helps the discovery collect hardware details. It collects the CPU details or collect the RAM details. So for the hardware details, we can use the CAM. Unix. So it contains discovery settings for the Unix servers. For all Unix category, it is storing. So discovering AX server, discovering ESX server, or Linux, HP UX, or Solaris server. So we can this purpose we can use the Linux, Unix. Then Windows. So it's contain discovery settings for Windows discovery. So it's a collect the Windows version or collect the installed software. That purpose we are using Windows. SNMP. SNMP discovers network devices, network switches, network routers, PDU, firewall, UCS, or data power server. So this purpose we are using for that network devices, SNMP. Next, SNMP system, OID classifications. OIDs help the discovery to identify the device vendor. For example, Cisco device or Juniper device. So like these vendors, we can checking here. Manufacturers of IBM, Lexmark International, or Helvet Packet, Konica Minolta. Next one, HTTP. HTTP discovers web applications. For example, Apache server, Nginx server. Next one, processes. Processes shows what programs are running. So, for example, Java process, Tomcat process, or MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, or Oracle Listener, or LDA, Java Spaces. So these programs are running. We can know by process only. Process handlers. Process handlers identify the applications behind a process. For example, Java parameters here, SSH are there. It belongs to the Java, belongs to Tomcat, or MySQL belongs to the MySQL. So like this way, we can check these parameters. And then applications. Applications. Applications defines what application discovery can identify. Let's say Oracle database or SAP application. Next, IP classification. Based on IP classification, so based on CAs, it will classify. Then CA applications. Based on applications, it will classify as the CAs. Nagios, MySQL, IMEAP, IMEAP. Then CA identification. So identifiers. So CA identification checks whether the CA already exists or not. For example, update existing Linux server or create a new Windows server, Active Directory. These identifiers we can check. And at the same time, identifies uniquely identify the CAs. Example, serial number or Active Directory, host name, AD service, INC, advanced queue. Like this, we can check with the identifiers. Script includes, it means it's a reusable script. Then related entries. It shows the related identification records. So for the view identifier rules, view classification rules, we can check here. Then here in the admin, invalid serial numbers. It stores the serial numbers that discovery should ignore. Here, like that unknown or 0 point or NA, like this way. Here, ignore is there. What it is ignored, we can check this. So most important topic is discovery diagnostics. Here, it will check the whether discovery is working correctly or not. For example, mid server is down or wrong credentials. You can check with this discovery diagnostics. Discovery probes trackers. So tracks every probe execution here. So we are not running the discovery. That's why it's if field is empty. And for example, SSH probe completed, SNMP probe failed. Like this information is stored here. And compare performance. So compares the discovery performance here. For example, today's scan finish in 20 minutes, yesterday's scan finish in 30 minutes, or day 2 minutes. Like this way, we can compare these details in here. Next one, system properties. So here it shows the entire discovery configuration settings. So increases timeout or enable pattern discovery and these IP-based discovery, hostname sources. In all these details are in the here we can stores the discovery configuration settings here. Next one and last one, discovery admin workspace. Discovery admin workspace is a single place to monitor and manage the entire discovery process. It having the active schedules, error tasks, schedules with the anomalies, and here discovery admin tasks, and here mid server discovery tuning advice. Here everything is there in here. Quick discovery. Here we can check with the mid server status, failed schedules, and logs from on stream. And here troubleshoot the discovery issues without opening multiple modules. Here schedules are there, diagnostics are there, insights are there, content list is there, tuning is there, settings are there. So everything is there in the under the discovery admin workspace. Here discovery schedules are there, discovery status are there, quick discovery is there, new discovery is there. So now you have a clear understanding of the important discovery admin modules in ServiceNow. You don't need to memorize every menu. Just remember this purpose. So you can revise what we are discussed now. Probes. So probes collects data. So what's the use of probes? Probes collects data, sensors, process data. Here patterns, discover application and infrastructure. And here CA application, CA classification and identification, decide where the discover data belongs to the CMDB. And here mid server performs discovery inside your network. And discover admin workspace helps the admins monitor and troubleshoot everything from one place. Once you understand the purpose of each module, learning ServiceNow Discovery becomes much easier, and you will be more confident in interviews and real-time projects. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to ServiceNow Learn Easy by Praveen Namineni. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video with a live demonstration of these modules. Until then, happy learning and wish you all the best. Thank you, guys.